This tutorial will guide you through the setup of virtual private network, VPN. Now, a VPN is used to transfer data securely between private network using a public network like the internet. A user can access its private network over the internet from anywhere throughout the world. VPN servers provide a security-based connection, and in order to install and implement this, we need to log on to a Windows Server machine. Okay. We go to Server Manager, Roles, Add Roles. Next, you select. Well, I see it selected here already. Even though, because I tried to install it before, but I had to log off, and therefore I wasn't sure if it was done correctly or if it was completed. So I wish I wonder if I can uninstall it and do it over. Let me see. Okay. Well, I guess it's there. Okay, guess it's already installed, so we cancel the wizard. And I go to, now what would have happened is I would have clicked, let me see, I'll remove it and I'll do it over. Remove row, next. I'll select this one. I'll click next. Remove. Okay, so succeeded. Close. And we go back to add row. Next, you select network policy and access service. You click next. You click next again. You select routing and remote access services, and the two services below it will automatically be highlighted. That's remote access service and routing. You click next and you click install. Okay, installation was successful and we close. So we go to start and we click administrative tools and we go to routing and remote access. Now, the server, our server, has a red arrow. That's because it has not been configured. So let's configure it. Right click on it, configure and enable routing and remote access. You click configure. You click next. You click custom, select custom configuration. Next. VPN access. Click next. And we click finish. Start service. what it says is start the service, the routing and remote access service is ready to use, start service. When it's completed, you click finish and the arrow on the server should turn to green. Now you'd see a lot of other components underneath the server. These are components that make up the server, parts of the server. What we are really concerned with are ports, because that's what we will be using for our VPN service to be successful. Now when you click on ports, you see a list of all the ports that are available, but all of them, the status says inactive. That's because we haven't completed the setting up of the VPN. But in the end, the port that we will be using would say active. So we close this. I'll minimize this. And we come to start. Administrative tools, Active Directory users and computers. Okay. We have within the domain, we have users. So we click here and we can use the default user that we created before. In this tutorial, right click, you select properties and you go to the dial in tab. So let's dial in tab up here. You ensure that under the network access permissions that you select allow access. You click apply and then OK. So we'll minimize our Win Server 2008 and we would, in order to test functionality of our VPN, we'll open Windows Vista, Start, Network, Network and Sharing Center. And you select Connect to a network. Set up a connection or a network. Then we're going to select Connect to a workplace and click Next. Use my internet connection, VPN. I'll set up the internet connection later. So in the internet address, we're going to put the address of the IP address of the server, which is 192.168.0.1, and we'll leave it as VPN connection, the name, and you click next. They'll ask you for a username and password, so admin, administrator, password, Click create. Now, so we have to set up the internet connection. So we'll close here and we would go to we need to go to view computers and devices. Manage network connections, and you see we have our VPN here, but it's disconnected. So you right click on it, you click properties, and when you click properties you have the IP address here in general. You just in security, you ensure that security is set to automatic. Everything else here more or less stays the same. Click OK. And click connect. Password. And you click connect. So, well, when I created that template profile, I set it so that on the first login, the user would be required to change their password. So I'm going to change it here now. And we are connected. VPN connection. So, and the domain name changed to mydomain.com. Now I'm going to just show you on my server PC routing and remote access, and I would refresh. Let's see which port is active. Okay, it just came up. Here it is. And that's the end of my tutorial about virtual private networks or virtual private networks. Thank you.